Something was in my spirit to do this video today, and I thought, you know what, let me discuss this matter at hand. I feel some conversations are quite tough to have. I'm sure you've come across someone that has BO. And if you don't know what BO is body odor. So in today's video, we're going to discuss the causes, ways to prevent BO, and obviously we're also going to discuss why some people probably have BO. If you're new, hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any time I upload new videos. So I mentioned in my previous video, we're going to discuss some health related topics. Back in the day, I used to do videos like this, so we're taking it back. First health related topic that was on my mind was BO. I have come encounter with many people that have or had BO. Secondary school, definitely in college, university, public transport, in public settings such as parties, and even in the workplace. Now disclaimer, I am not a doctor, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm just a random woman on the internet that makes YouTube videos. I'm not going to add the scientific names of every single detail. Of course you can look into the scientific videos for that. I'm just going to keep it very plain and very simple. The smell is coming from your armpits. Under our armpits we have sweat glands. So when bacteria latches onto the secretion or the fluids which are coming out of our armpits, that is what produces that smell, or which we know as BO. So one of the main factors of people having BO is people's hygiene. Some people's hygiene is the reason why they have BO. Another factor is diet, what you consume. Too much of certain foods and alcohol can actually cause that smell. Another factor is, unfortunately, some people smell due to health reasons. I'm going to list a few that I found, and you can do, I guess, more research in your own time about some illnesses which can actually cause people to smell. So yeah, that one's actually quite sad because that's out of their control. Now we've got that out of the way, let's get into the main part of this video: how to stop smelling. Now disclaimer, if you have HS, this is the full terminology for HS. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, that's when people have like multiple boils that they can get underneath their armpits. So if you have that, please seek professional help from your doctors for the right medication or creams or ointments that you need, and follow their advice, okay? If you don't have HS, then of course you can listen to this random woman on the internet and try out any of the recommendations or tips which I am about to share. I know this thing is up for debate, and for the life of me, I don't know why this is, but you need to bath at least once a day. I know some people are in certain situations, maybe they don't have access to water, and I'm not talking about those cases, please. I see this argument where people say it's not good for the skin because you're drying out the skin. Well, if that's the case, you're going to be dry for 5 to 10 minutes, and you can use moisturizer to replenish your skin. So that answers that question. Yeah, bath at least once a day. Number 2, use an antibacterial soap. I know people like to reach out for soaps or bath bars that are fruity, that smell nice. If you need to tackle and it's not helping, start off with an antibacterial soap. You're getting into those pits, you're washing away the naughty bacteria which is aiding for you to smell. And then you can use the second soap of your choice, which probably smells very nice or that you prefer.
I just wanted to point out of habit, I tend to call bar soaps antibacterial soap. So it doesn't have to be an antibacterial one, but any bar soap which is a cleansing one. There are various brands that sell these kind of bar soaps. You can get them from Dove, Simple, L'Occitane, and quite a few more which I'll list in the description bar below. So make sure you check that out.
Don't just use soap. Yeah, you see me? I like to use that African sponge, but use some kind of sponge. One of these things with the soap. Don't just use the bar of the soap and just do. No. Wash the whole thing. We're not washing the legs, we're not washing the arm. Why? Because behind there shouldn't smell. Your belly button, don't forget there. In between them toes, get there. Here, get there. Your love handles, get there. That's why I like to use that African sponge. Yeah, you scrub there. Yeah, your backside, your back foot, scrub it. Another thing that will help you to stop smelling is make sure when you've come out of the shower or the bath, you're drying yourself with a clean towel. Personally, everyone's different. I have one for my face and I have one for my body. That's just me. You don't want to just come out of the shower or bath nice and clean and then you use something that's dirty. You're kind of defeating the purpose, okay? Make sure it's clean. Make sure you're washing your towels regularly. You don't want to be using a dirty towel on your face, on your body after you've come out of the shower nice and clean. The next thing you're going to wonder is, what do I use for under my armpits? What am I using for under my armpits? This is the debate, whether to use a deodorant or whether to use an antiperspirant. But some people are very particular about ingredients now, which I understand. I'm going to read the definition word by word so you guys can understand the difference. So antiperspirants contain aluminium based compounds that temporarily block sweat pores, thereby reducing the amount of sweat that reaches your skin. So deodorants can eliminate body odor but not sweat. They're usually alcohol based and turn your skin acidic, making it less attractive to bacteria. Deodorants often contain perfume fragrances intended to mask odor. I'm someone that uses both. I alternate between the two if I'm very honest.
As I mentioned already, I'm someone that alternates between deodorants and antiperspirants. Currently, this is the one that I'm using, which is by Vaseline, which is really nice. I also use ones by Dove, and the other brand that I tend to reach out for is Nivea. If you're someone that is particular about ingredients, this is an aluminium free one, which I also use. I tend to swap to this one during periods when I have had my hair laser, because you need ones which are basically aluminium free and more gentle on your skin because it's a bit more sensitive.
The next step is you want to change into clean clothes. Now, reaching out for your good perfume and spraying that all over yourself is not going to do the trick. You're gonna smell. You're going to smell. So the dirty clothes, let's start washing our clothes. Yeah. Another tip which I want to mention, we make sure when you're drying your clothes, you dry it in a clean place or a place away from the kitchen. That smell is going to seep onto your clothes. So that's why sometimes, you know, you can be around people, someone smelling of stew, yeah, someone smelling of fried fish. Dry your clothes away from the kitchen. Of course, if you've got an open plan, you want to dry that before you start cooking. Make sure the thing is dry, your clothes are packed away before you start frying and cooking all types of things. And of course, the spices and what you use, it's just going to seep onto the clothes. The scent of the food is on your body. Do you get what I mean? And this is not necessarily BO, but it's just a smell. You know, do I smell of fish? Yes. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's so easy for that to happen. I hope no one's going to get offended by this, but this video is just to help. Another factor to consider is armpit hair. I know I'm not saying you should cut your armpit hair, and I'm not saying armpit hair causes BO. Please don't get your knickers in a twist. But it's a breeding ground which is easier for bacteria to stay. So you need to be extra vigilant when it comes to washing it, keeping that place clean. I get laser hair removal on my armpits. I prefer it to be hairless. But if you're like me and you want to minimize the amount of times you have to shave, you want to invest in hair laser, then I'm going to leave the clinic I go to in the description bar below, so make sure to check that out. So I don't know whether the dermatologists and the scientists will actually agree. Growing up, I don't know if this is a Ghanaian thing. One thing that my mom showed me when we were growing up, after you finish using the antibacterial soap, was to cut limes or lemons under there. You put it under your armpit, you leave it for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can wash it off. Helps to lighten there, and 2, and help with the smell. I didn't say you should do this every day. Once a week if you must. Do not do this on the day that you shave or after. The same with your hair laser. Don't do that on the day or the day after, because it will sting. Don't want you to come and say Liz said and you didn't listen to what I said properly. Last but not least, once a week, again I repeat, once a week, is to exfoliate underneath your armpits with a body scrub. Add that with your routine. So many brands have one, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not loyal to one brand. I use so many, or I just make my homemade one, depending on if I'm feeling lazy or not, right? But yeah, I've done a lot of talking in this video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you've learned a thing or two from this video. Make sure to like if you did, leave your comments below. If you don't want to send this to someone directly, maybe put your stories, push them to watch this video so that you can help them, okay? Because you probably feel shy or you don't know how to have that conversation. So hopefully, as a big sister, I've been able to help with this video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Yeah, I shall see you in the next one. Bye.